Hey everyone, Michael Hammond here for your Monday morning fuel up. Hope all of you guys had an outstanding weekend. I had a really good weekend. Just got back from ice, was trying to get some things done, some laundry, had to get some stuff to the dry cleaner. Had a men's conference on Saturday. Sunday, just a lot of great family quality time. Even caught some March Madness. It's not as exciting when your team's not in it this year, but a lot of great games. You see incredible competitiveness, grit, execution, so many principles that we can learn and apply to business in watching March Madness. So, hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend. Back from ICE Experience, it's one of my favorite conferences in the entire year. I've been in the industry 25 plus years, and I can honestly say ICE is one of my favorite because they know how to execute. They know how to make it very engaging. They provide quality content. Just an absolute fabulous conference. If you haven't had the opportunity to go and you're using an Encompass platform or you're one of their partners, I strongly suggest going next year. What are some of the key takeaways from the conference? People always ask me, Michael, what was everyone talking about? I think one of the things is the NAR settlement. How will that impact originators? Will it impact originators? The second, and you heard this quite a bit at the conference, was the importance of automation and how automation can streamline processes, cut out friction, improve the borrower experience, and reduce costs. And when all lenders and all of us are looking for ways to do that, I think the power of engagement was on full display there. Whether you were a partner, whether you were a lender, whether you're an executive, whether you are a power user, however you're part of the ICE mortgage technology ecosystem, engagement was critical. And I think people really saw the power and the value of video and how that can impact and influence others. And then lastly, I would say AI was another hot topic, and not just a buzzword, but actually people using AI, new AI solutions coming out. How are people taking advantage of it? What impact will it have on the industry? One presentation talked about they think the impact will be as big as when the internet was first introduced. So I think if you haven't really embraced AI, you need to start leaning in. You need to start learning about it. You need to start using it, or you're really going to get left behind. So some of the other observations, those were some of the main topics that people talked about, is companies and individuals that were successful at ICE. They prepared, they had great planning, but more importantly than anything, they executed. I think so many times people get all excited about going to a conference and then they're busy. They have a lot of stuff going on with family. They got to pack. They have a lot of other stuff going on. I talked to a number of people that were either just getting back from spring break with their family and then went into ICE, or right after ICE were heading out to spring break with their family. Awesome. Love it. But what also happens oftentimes is people lose focus when they're there or when they get back. You have to have the ability to execute. Did you send out thank yous? Did you post? Did you continue to do what you need to do to move the needle forward? And some companies can say, yes, they executed effectively. They had a ton of meetings at the events. They had great conversations. They moved the needle forward, and others, unfortunately, just showed up. You saw some booths where it was a ghost town. Why? A lot of times their people weren't even at their booth or kiosk. Spent $18,000, $20,000, $40,000 on a conference, and people were not properly trained. Proper expectations weren't set. And so they just kind of showed up. They went to all the networking events, had a lot of fun, and really didn't produce many business results. So as we start this week, focus on the importance of continuing to execute on a daily basis, whether that's with videos and engagement. Videos are critically important, and what I can tell you is continue to put yourself out there. I had a number of people come up to me and comment and say how much they enjoyed the videos, how much they got out of those, and what I can tell you is Most of those people who stopped me and said that have never commented, have never clicked like, but they are watching. It's having an impact. You can continue to add value to people, but you've got to keep putting yourself out there. You've got to execute. You've got to be consistent. Let's go out there and have an amazingly blessed week. It's Holy Week in my faith. Easter is coming up next Sunday, ready to celebrate Easter. So go out there, make it a great week. Continue to do what you need to do and always be adding value.